Hi Rudi.
Hi Gauri.
How are you doing today?
Very good.
So can we talk about the number 3? What are the health issues related to number 3? And again, I wanted to know, was it the birth number that is the one should look at, the name number or the psychic number?
In matters of health, the psychic number is the most important.
Right.
And in the case of number 3, it indicates a volatile, strong personality, because 3 is connected to the planet Jupiter.
Right.
It's called Guru, and it's very big. So number 3 persons are people who make big plans. They like to execute things, they like to achieve something, and they are very much lovers of truth. And they have a taste for sweet. Their predominant, their favorite taste is sweet. So when they go into that, they can take too much sweet, develop diseases like diabetes, and also the lungs are little vulnerable in their breathing system. And there is an accent on the
tummy area.
middle part of the body, the
Yes.
belly. Sometimes it becomes a little big.
Right.
And ladies with number 3 can have a very hard time to cope with the fashion of today, which demands that the waist is very slim. But number 3 by nature has more meat and more fat around the middle part.
I just wanted to know, so what should one do in order to prevent certain health issues, illnesses with number 3? What are the precautionary measures one should take?
The development of restraint in matters of food is for number 3 very important. So the practice of fasting is a very good idea, especially on the day they were born or on the day of their planet, which is Thursday.
Which is Jupiter, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If they would fast on that Thursday, in the sense also of habits, not doing laundry on Thursday, not using soap, not eating bananas,
Okay.
and eating only something like chickpea flour, or when it is.
What's the significance of avoiding those things?
The significant is that it will help them to balance out this tendency to grow more, more body weight than they actually need.
Okay.
And it will all get stuck around the middle part,
Okay.
and the liver is very sensitive
Okay.
to extra fats. There is in relation to number 3 to Jupiter, there is an accent on the brain. So this brain will be very active, and if they don't take care of the right food and the right exercises to do, their brain may become kind of tired in older age, and then they lose memory. To promote this health, there are certain things like fasting,
Right.
avoiding certain foods, not to go too much on the sweet, and
Vitamins?
vitamins, more plant-based materials,
Okay.
like plants that will help the liver, like haldi
Okay.
is one of the best means to help the liver. Eating a vegetarian diet is very helpful for number 3.
Yeah. What about gemstones? Are there specific gemstones one could wear, or should one wear?
Yes, the yellow sapphire
Okay.
is very helpful for number 3.
Can you explain how? Because till today I don't understand how these stones help.
Gemstones have a certain frequency.
Okay.
They have a certain energy in a pattern. Like your lighter, from your cigarette lighter, has a quartz stone inside,
Right.
which when it gets pressurized,
Yeah.
it gives electricity,
Right.
which gives a spark.
Right.
And gemstone in general, they have a color, which is a frequency,
Right.
and they have the material, which has a certain energy.
Right.
Also, they have minerals, which gives them the color.
Okay.
So for number 3, the yellow sapphire is very helpful. The color yellow also is very helpful, and especially this orange yellow. Orange is more like for number 1, sun. But the yellow, saffron yellow, is also very helpful for helping number 3. Number 3 people, I can advise to have a handkerchief of that color in their pocket. That when they feel tired or they feel exhausted or distracted, they take it, they look at it, and they wipe their face with it. Will refresh their energy very quickly.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
and
wow.
it's very simple to do.
Okay.
And using the pishti, the powder made of yellow sapphire, can help them to restore the wear and tear in their nervous system. Because the predominant organ for them is the brain. They work with the brain in a tremendous way. My teacher, Harish Johari,
Yes.
he had a brain that slept very little.
Right.
He needed very little rest.
Yeah.
And he wrote 14 books, and he gave classes, and he was playing with my children, and it was constant activity.
Right.
And then at the time I was ready to go to bed, and then I fell asleep, and 2 hours later, Rudi, how about some chai? Fully awake again and doing his meditation. And so he was very busy, and it's a real example of the energy that number 3 people can develop in their life.
Other herbs or something that can be taken for liver, or some remedy for calming liver?
Yes. Number 3 is governed by the ether element, Akash. And Akash, when it gets disturbed, the next one to disturb is Vata.
Right, which is air.
So they need things which help to balance Vata.
Right.
And by being tempted of the nice food, because they have a very good taste, by enjoying nice food, they can sometimes get problems with gases.
Oh.
And this should be avoided. Eating sufficient ginger, asafoetida, hing, fenugreek, these things are very helpful in balancing the Vata dosha.
Okay.
And massaging the body with the oil in which fenugreek seeds, which have first been cooked in a little vinegar and then added to oil, it does miracles to help to control the air element in the body.
For that?
Which oil?
Sesame oil.
Sesame oil.
Sesame oil. Using sesame oil in which fenugreek seeds have been put, which first have been cooked in a little vinegar, is very helpful to...
Normal white vinegar.
Yeah,
Okay.
just a little bit. And you get the fenugreek seeds to cook and then put them into the oil.
Right.
And so the extracts of the seeds go into the oil and they enter the skin.
Okay.
And that helps a lot to restore the balance also of dryness of the skin. That's another problem of number 3.
Okay.
And their skin can become very dry because they radiate heat. You can sometimes, a real number 3, you can feel them from a distance. So this will dry them out.
Okay.
So drinking sufficient water
Yes.
and taking also fruits. This is very helpful. Papaya, mango is very hot. Should be combined with cream.
Okay.
So mango cream.
Okay.
And there is a remedy for number 3 when they exhaust their energy. At the end of the day, before going to sleep, to take warm milk in which there is 3-4 dates
Okay.
mixed, and almond paste can be put in it. And this will help them to restore their energy very quickly, and the next day they will wake up very well.
Oh, nice. Well, thank you for that. Thank you.
Very welcome.